So this is all my dry ingredients together. You just want to make sure that you have them blended in a bowl. Just blend them together like I'm doing. You have to do them nice and blended. You just take your cup, because we're going to do this a cup at a time. You can't really add all your flour at once because the wet ingredients won't be able to like incorporate all those dry ingredients at once. So you just got to be patient. And it's usually about 5 times you go with this, because it's kind of, I added 5 cups of flour. So I just wait until this is nice and blended, and it's going to get thicker. So you kind of want to wait until it starts to pull away from the bowl. So again, that's nice and blended. I'm going to do another cup. And mix again. And like I said, this is like a really fun recipe, you know, with the kids you can make. It's really fun. You can make it any time of year. Like I said, if you want to make the whole recipe, you can. But I usually just, you make whatever you like. It makes a really nice gift as well. Also with the little pigs, you can decorate them as well if you want to. I'm just going to do a little scrape down. Do my attachments as well. And I'm going to add another cup of flour. And I really like this recipe too, because it's not super strong as well. Like some gingerbread cookies can be super spicy, but this one, it's just a really nice mild taste to it, which is great. So if you're not really into that whole like really over gingered taste, this is great. And like I said, this is not a usual recipe you find all the time, and it's really great to try to make something new at home. So that one is mixed. Again, I'm going to clear off my attachments and scrape the bowl. This is always important in baking. Just make sure all your bowl is scraped, your attachments are scraped, so all your ingredients are well incorporated. So again, I'm going to add another cup. To like medium speed, and it's starting to get very thick, which is good. And it smells really good. Mind you, kind of Christmas a little bit. So again, I'm going to turn off my attachment. You can see it's starting to get thicker, and I'm just going to do this a couple more times, and I'm done then with that. And what I always recommend with this too, after your batter is done, is I recommend to put it in the fridge, because like me, I got very warm hands. It's gonna melt. It's gonna be so hard to roll out. The dough is a lot easier to roll out when it's cold, because then your shapes come out better too. Your little cookie cutter is easy to cut out. Time to do that. It's a lot of flour in here, but it's a very soft cookie as well, which I really like. So again, I'm gonna scrape down everything. Scrape down, and I'm just going to add in my last cup of flour here. It's done. roll around, make sure all the ingredients are mixing. Just a little bit more time. That's done. So my dough is starting to pull away from the sides of my bowl, which is it's done. You can see it's looking like cookie dough here, nice and thick. That's supposed to look. So I'm just kind of gonna pull that away and show you. She's kind of kneaded together, nice and soft. So it's a big batch. Like I said, yeah, it makes like almost 30 cookies, like 28 cookies. So if you don't want that much at once, you just make what you want. And the nice thing about cookie dough is that it really blends. I really love how it freezes so well. Because it just freezes, you can thaw it out in the fridge overnight and you could just shape your cookies and roll them out and bake them. You could even have this dough. What you could do is that you could just make the dough the day before, put it in the fridge, and cut out the cookies the next day if you don't have time. So it's a really easy recipe. Just make sure I get all the little bits and pieces out of the bowl. So what I do is I just kind of knead it together a little bit. You can see it's a nice color, nice big dough. So then I'll be right back and I'm gonna have this cool for like about half an hour and then I'll show you how I roll out the cookies.